and welcome to this episode of Traverse City Guide. Today we're off a supply road in Traverse City and we're going to be experiencing a 2-hour tour on ATVs. TC TrailSports invited us out for a 2-hour tour and we can't wait to bring you along and show you everything that you can experience. Before we get started on this adventure, a big shout out to TC TrailSports for sponsoring this video and providing us a 2-hour complimentary ride to show you everything you can experience when you come to visit. Our tour was at 5:30 today, so what we did was we actually arrived around 5, which is what they suggest. That way you have plenty of time for the safety orientation and to get set up with safety gear. My wife Amanda and I are pretty much beginners on ATVs, and it was nice that he took the time to go through all the safety features, talk about how to shift it from drive to reverse, talked about the braking system, talked about all of our helmets and how to properly secure them. The goggles were very comfortable, by the way, and the GPS on there was top notch. After he explained how to use the GPS system, he actually took the time to go over a paper map that showed all of the curated spots that he wanted us to hit. The map showed a wide variety of options for trails, and we were really excited to check them out.
It was really nice because he gave us 2 versions of maps to follow. So he actually gave us a paper version and kind of walked us through the path we could take. And since we have never been on an ATV ride before, it was really nice for him to kind of guide us through this process and kind of show us some like easier paths that we could take while still being able to explore and see different areas. So I really enjoyed having that paper map to kind of follow and guide me along. But then it was also really nice because we had the map on the phone as well, and so that kind of showed us actually en route as we were taking and traveling along, and it was all color coded, so that was really nice too because it allowed you to see which portion of the trail you were on based on the color, and the color on the paper map matched the color of the map that was on the phone.
All right, we are at lookout spot number 1. That was a good first leg. Oh, there it is. Go straight down. You can see the river down there. It's so quiet out here. Just parked over there. That was really exhilarating. I think I was only going 18 miles an hour, but felt like I was going 50. Trails are really easy to navigate, very sandy, but the Honda ATVs handle it nicely.
It was really nice because there was multiple terrains that we were able to kind of go through. So when we started, it was more of like flat with a wider area to ride on, which was nice because since we've never done ATV rides before, it allowed us to get comfortable with the machines that we were on and like prepare us with how to maneuver and things like that. So that was really great. So the first hour was more an easier terrain. There were still hills and it was still kind of sandy in spots and twists and turns, which was fun. Then the second half that we got into was actually more like in the woods, which was really cool. I got to see a deer along the path, so that was fun. But there was different types of terrains, more hills, more turns, still some wide areas, water along the way, but definitely I was glad I had that first bit of time to like get used to the machine.
Yeah, it was nice because again, the first part of our tour, it was almost like an orientation to the machine. So we took the time to learn how to use it, and it was nice to again navigate through very easy terrain. And then the second half was a little more complicated, but it wasn't hard to do. It just was more of an advanced terrain level. But again, it was almost very easy once we got into the groove of things. And it was nice too because there are a few spots you come up on, a few lakes you get to stop, and with the 2-hour time frame, I felt like we could have used an extra hour just to kind of pace ourselves a little more. We went over 23 miles on our trip, which is pretty significant, and again, for 2 hours we covered a lot of ground. just relaxing for a quick minute. We are in this peaceful valley by this beautiful little pond lake. Just wanted to show you guys. It's a great spot to refresh along your trip. If you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Traverse City Guide.
I also wanted to say that it was probably around 85 to 88 degrees in the evening when we did this. So we were a little nervous wearing jeans, but we wanted to wear pants just given that we were going to be out and we knew it was going to be, dusty and sandy out there. And honestly, we were not hot at all once we got going, mostly because you're in shade in the trees. And actually, it even cooled down quite a bit back when you really got deep into the woods. We were afraid we might be hot, but honestly, wearing pants, probably a good idea because we didn't realize it until we were done how sandy and dusty we had gotten along the way. So we were glad that we had the pants on.
That's right. We had an incredible experience with TC TrailSports. Our 2-hour tour took us through the stunning state forest and on their top-of-the-line Honda Ranchers. Also, the GPS mapping and premium safety gear made us feel safe and secure while navigating diverse terrain. TC TrailSports is perfect for locals and visitors looking to enjoy a self-guided ATV tour. Jason was fantastic. He was informative, down-to-earth, and very helpful. He made the whole experience that much better. With a variety of trails, each tour is a unique adventure that you choose. The fall colors will be stunning and they plan on operating this fall. All right, we're just wrapping up. We just had an amazing experience with TC TrailSports. They provided everything from helmets to bottled water. We would highly recommend giving them a call to schedule your tour today. We went on a 23-mile loop around the Supply Road area. It was a great time. There was plenty to do and see, and we were cruising. We went about 20-25 miles per hour, but then again, it felt a lot faster on top of those Honda Ranchers. Again, thank you so much for watching this episode of Traverse City Guide. Thank you to TC TrailSports for offering us a complimentary tour. The 2-hour tour was perfect, but I would honestly like a 3-hour tour because there was so much to see. All right, thank you so much for watching this episode of Traverse City Guide, and until next time, I'm Justin.